Contra. What's Really Hood intro until Contra comes out. By the way, I found out that Contra comes out in the beginning of next year. So we've got a little bit of time. Hopefully they drop some more info on it, like some more gameplay and shit. That'd be cool. But for now, it's I am so high. Well, what's up, guys? Today's question, I didn't even freaking look. Damn it. So I'm not going to name names. I should have looked at it before I started this video, but I don't do this professionally, so I didn't. But somebody had asked. Yesterday's question, by the way, was from Jared. Jared, thank you. I seen you in the comments, buddy. You're the man. Anybody want to raise their hand for this one, feel free, and I'll shout you out the next video. Games you would take to a, like, island. You know, that question everybody always asks. If I had to take a game to a freaking island and I could have only so many games, what would I go with? And the strategy here obviously is it's got to be a game you really, really like because you're going to be playing it a lot. And it's got to be a game that has high replayability. So you wouldn't want something like... I'll go ahead and say it. You wouldn't want something, in my opinion, like Contra, because it's going to get boring, and you've already played the hell out of it. So, how much more do you need to play it? You know what I mean? It'd be kind of a waste of time. So I'm going to try to pick, like, 5 games that I would take, because picking one's kind of, for the sake of the video, let's pick, like, 3 to 5, you know? So I'm going to try here. I was thinking a little bit before the video started, and let me tell you, it's a tough question. It really is, because of that strategy. You have to be honest with yourself and say, man, what would you play? I'm going to go ahead with one of them, though, because I know I've put a lot of time into it, and I can always put more time into it. And that is Ken Griffey Jr.'s Baseball on Super Nintendo. And the reason I picked that is because, for one, the seasons take a really long time. You play all 162. And it's just always a fun game to play. So you can be different teams. You can do a lot of different things. So that'd be pretty fun. And it's not a guaranteed win every time either. You know what I mean? You could definitely lose. So I would say that's my first pick is Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. And then I'm going to say, are we staying retro or can we go with whatever? I'm sure you guys mean you can go with whatever. So, I guess I would try to go with some football game as well. And so I guess I would go with the newest one, and I'd say Madden 24. If I was going today, I guess I'd go Madden 24. I wouldn't want something like Tecmo Bowl and things like that because you can't, like, replaying a season and that's not as much fun. It's definitely fun to play it, but I think it gets boring after a while. Like, even Madden 94, one of my favorites. Madden 94 is fucking awesome, but I think if you're just going to play and play and play, Madden 24 has, like, franchise mode where you can play a whole bunch of seasons and stuff. So I think it'd be more fun, you know, and it's updated rosters and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to throw Madden 24 in there. Because I'd like to have a football game as well. I have a baseball game, I have a football game. And then let's go with other games here. Gosh, as much as I want to pick like stuff like Super Punch-Out and stuff, I've played it so many fucking times though, man, that I feel like I have to like shy away from it. You know what I mean? It is so hard for me to pick something like this, man. It's so hard. Man, this is really tough, dude. This is where like I was getting kind of stumped. Because I think I don't need all sports games, that's for damn sure. I really don't think there's any Contra games that I would really want to do that. I just think that it's not a good idea. I'd get boring. I'd get bored of it, dude. I'd get bored. So I'm going to have to go with like almost like what we were talking about yesterday, like almost like a high score thing here. What's a game I can just play over and over, man? Over and over and try to get a higher score. I guess I'll go maybe Mario Bros. I might change my mind in this video. Because I think I would play that more than Balloon Fight. I like Balloon Fight a lot, but Mario Bros. is harder. And I think I'd have a better time like sitting down and just trying to do a run and get a better score. You know what I mean? There's always the thing of I could try to get a better score. You know? And I might not be thinking of things right now that are very good. Because you gotta remember, this is all off the top of my head, man. I don't put a script together for these videos or anything like that. I just kind of have an idea and I read it. So yeah, I guess I'm going to say Mario Bros. Because you have to go towards something you can play all the time. All the time. I mean, can I take a pinball machine out there? I'm going to say probably no, right? And we're just pretending that like it doesn't break and stuff, but I'm not going to go there. Because it'd have to be something that I want to work at. Maybe something that I'm even bad at, because I'd be putting a lot of time into it and I want to get really good at it. I don't want to bring a game that I'm already mastered at. You know what though? There's a game that I can always play and it's always a challenge and it's always fun. And that is Battletoads. A copy of Battletoads. I can always do a run of Battletoads. And I've always said that I want to be able to beat that game until I'm dead. You know, so I always do a run of it. So I'll pick kind of a casual pick, if you will, of like not having to do a score and stuff like that. And I'll pick Battletoads. I'll pick that. I'll go Battletoads on that. So that's 4, right? We got Mario Bros, Battletoads, Madden 24, because I'm just picking the new Madden. And what else did I pick, dude? I'm telling you, man, I'm drawing. Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. I'm not going with the show or anything like that because I haven't played it yet. So me saying that would be kind of bullshit because I don't even know if I like it. I mean, you could put up, from what I heard, you could put a ton of fucking time into that game. But I'm happy with my baseball game being Ken Griffey. I love that game, dude. I guess other than that, I need to pick one more game. Gosh, this is really hard, man. It's got to be something you can just play whenever, man. And you always got a goal, right? Because I'm not much of a person that wants to go, well, I could speed run it and try to get a better time and everything. I'm not really into that. That's the problem. So I don't. My mind would not be invested in that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't care about that. It's so hard, man. Forgive me if there's just a lot of silence that I'm thinking. I mean, Balloon Fight was in there. That's another high score game I really enjoy. I really do. I like Balloon Fight a lot. But admittedly, it gets kind of boring. I don't know how much time I can put into it. I've already put a lot of time into it. Definitely wouldn't be no like adventure game or anything like that, because once you've done the adventure, it doesn't matter. Like, I want to be like Red Dead 2 or Red Dead 1. I love those fucking games, but once you beat them, though, it's kind of, you don't really need to do it. Same with like a Tears of the Kingdom or something. You don't really, once you beat those games, you don't really want to do that, I wouldn't think, you know? It's awesome the first time. It's amazing. But after you've done it, it really doesn't matter. Man, bro, I need one more. I'm going to go with Balloon Fight until the end of this video. Because, I mean, if we could be crazy about picking this, and let's just say you had a building and everything worked, I mean, I would definitely pick a pinball game. I definitely would, because trying to get a higher score on pinball can always be fun. It can always be fun, especially when I suck at it. So it's something I have to work at for a really long time. But like I said, I'm assuming that we're not going there. But if we are, then I'd have to pick pinball. I'd have to. And it wouldn't be Williams Slugfest. It'd have to be something that, like Nightmare on Elm Street or something, like where I'm trying to get a really high score on it. You know what I mean? And I could do something that way. And if that's the case too, an arcade cabinet of kind of what we were talking about yesterday, maybe Tapper then. Because I'd love to go for like a world record then. I'd have plenty of time, right? So a Tapper world record would be really fucking cool to do. And you'd have plenty of time to try, you know? And I find that game really fun. So, I mean, if those games count, then we can shut her off there. But like I'm saying, I'm assuming that doesn't count. I'm assuming you kind of mean like a console and stuff like that. So, definitely, Battletoads, Mario Bros. None of the Castlevanias, none of the Gaidens, none of the Contras, nothing like Mario or anything like that. No, there's not enough to it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it would be Balloon Fight, man. I guess, even though I feel like that's a weak-ass pick. But I'll be honest with you. Instead of Balloon Fight, I'd rather do Contra than Balloon Fight, to be honest. To have 4 games I like to have, and then Contra I can always play a run or two and just run through the game a ridiculous amount of times. Maybe I could set myself up my own goals, like how many loops can I do without dying, you know? Something like that. I guess I'll throw Contra in there, because Balloon Fight, that's a weak-ass pick. I'd get sick of that game, dude. I don't even love that game that much, you know? You gotta have something you really like, you know? But Punch-Out, I could, but I've played it a million times, and it's just, I guess it's the same thing every time, where Contra's at least a little bit different, you know, and it's just a different type of game. So I guess I'll go with that, but man, I'll probably stop recording off this thing. You know what I would do? No, I take that back. I take that back. Animal Crossing, bro. Yep, take Contra off, put Animal Crossing, and then you might as well go with the new one, New Horizons. I mean, can we choose that people can fly to my fucking island and shit? And I can think of new ideas, and I can work on stuff. I mean, dude, that's a lot of work. You can fucking do all kinds of shit in that game. That's at least a year's worth of playing, at least. You can catch every bug, catch every fish, max out everything, get all the clothes, get everything. That'd take a long time to get everything, dude. I'm going to go with Animal Crossing. So, we'll do that. If the pinball machine don't count. If a pinball machine counts, then just quick thinking, I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's probably not what I would pick if I could see them all. But I'm just going with what I can think of off the top of my head, right? That Nightmare on Elm Street's an amazing machine. I love it. So if that counts, then that's my 5th. But otherwise, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball, Madden 24, Battletoads, Mario Bros. Arcade, and if it counts, a pinball machine. If it don't count, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizon. That's my picks. Let me know what you guys would do. And make sure that all you guys are getting naked today. Bet on that.